What's up guys, my name's Jay and you are watching NES Addict, and today we're going to be talking about Top Gun. All that and more next. So for anybody who was actually alive in the 80s, you know how important and how awesome the movie Top Gun was, which was released May 12th, 1986. And in 1987, Konami released the NES game, Top Gun.
Gentlemen, this is it. There's no room for second best. It's the Top Gun video game by Konami. You can punch Top Gun into your Nintendo Entertainment System and push your F14 to the edge of the envelope. Line up bogeys, take your best shots, and after each mission, land your bird on the narrow deck of a Navy flat top. Top Gun, the video game. This is your dream shot. You can find Top Gun wherever great video games are sold.
Now I know this game gets crapped on a lot. AVGN did a whole episode about how this game is so terrible. But I want to talk about it for just a few minutes and see if I can't convince you otherwise. So one of the things you really have to consider is this game came out in 1987. Flight simulators were just now being experienced and, you know, it's pretty basic, but there's still a lot of fun to be had in it. I do understand some of the criticisms, like the background's a little bland. There's no music playing either, but I'm assuming when you're flying an F14 Tomcat, you're probably not listening to music. I mean, maybe you are, but I doubt it. You're probably trying to focus on who you're trying to shoot down or whatever the mission is at hand. And the biggest criticism that this game gets is it's really hard to land. And I get it, the landing can be really difficult, but if you follow the on-screen prompts and speed up and slow down and line yourself up directly with the aircraft carrier, it can be done. Even I can do it, watch. Alright, we're going to try it on this bad boy right here. See if I can get it right this time. We did it. We did it. And that's how you land a plane. I mean, Top Gun, the movie, was such a classic. It had Tom Cruise when he was still young and not crazy, and jumping up and down on the couch because he was in love with Katie Holmes.
I'm in love with Katie Holmes! I'm in love with Katie Holmes!
I mean, the whole storyline was awesome. Poor Goose had to die in the movie, which everybody hated, and that whole scene when he's floating in the water, holding his lifeless friend, is pretty sad. But the movie is filled with so much cool stuff, like they're riding motorcycles, they're flying around F14 Tomcats. The soundtrack is amazing. I mean, everybody knows Kenny Loggins' Highway to the Danger Zone. I mean, that song is epic. I think if they could have took the song by Kenny Loggins, Highway to the Danger Zone, and made like an 8-bit rendition of it, this game might have been a little better, because then you could have listened to that while you're flying around killing enemies, and who wouldn't want to do that? I would. One of the things that I do think is interesting is you get to pick like which missile you want to use. You know, the smaller missiles you get more of, and the larger missiles you get less of. But I've never had a problem, at least in the first couple levels, blowing up any of the enemies with the smaller missiles. So I always choose more. in case I run out. And later, Konami released Top Gun, the second mission.
You may have won the battle in Konami's Top Gun, but you haven't won the war. Prepare for Top Gun, the second mission. You'll have to hone your skills, one-on-one against a foe or the computer, in preparation for the flight of your life. You test your skills, rolling and looping your way through an all-out barrage from the air, land, and sea. Top Gun, the second mission for Nintendo. It'll take more than guts to get out alive.
There are some upgrades to this. It's got a little bit better graphics. The one thing I don't like, and maybe there's an option to change it, but I really like on the original game, you pull back on the joystick to lift the plane and push down on the joystick to make the plane go lower, which is exactly what you would do in a real plane, so it's more intuitive. To me, the controls on this one are counterintuitive, where forward actually goes up and back actually goes down, which I don't like. Alright guys, so that's a really quick look at Top Gun and Top Gun 2, the second mission. Are any of you planning on seeing this movie when it comes out in theaters at midnight tonight? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go have fun seeing the movie with your friends. And remember, just because I'm the NES Addict doesn't mean you can't be an NES Addict too. Thanks for watching.